I get asked a lot of questions, and the question that pops up the most is, how did you get to where you're at today in relationships? And I'll tell you, the first thing was I needed to feel the pain of, first of all, being lonely. It sucked being alone. It sucked that I felt this urge to be with people, and deep down, I didn't really know how to connect with them. I'll put a mask on that, hey, I'm really good at computers. Oh, I'm really good at this. Or I'd pick a topic and research it really intently just so I could talk about it to seem interesting. So what I needed to do was acknowledge that, hey, I'm feeling lonely, and then search for companionship, search for connection. Secondly, was make a commitment to someone. I had this weird thing around commitment. Like I had this church, Christian, religious vibe of what commitment was, where you would agree to be with someone and then you just be with someone forever. Instead of questioning, well, hey, wait a minute, maybe the first person that I want to commit to isn't the last person I want to commit to. So in that, I needed to discover what commitment was for me. Thirdly, I needed to discover that I keep secrets. I would keep secrets from my partners, not just my desires, but also what I wanted or what I didn't like about them. Like I wouldn't tell them that things would irritate me about them. So what I would do is I'd keep that a secret and then I'd build up resentment. The fourth thing was acknowledging all of the above. All of these things compounded over time would destroy the relationship. There was resentment there was secrets there. All these very basic things that corrode the foundations of what a relationship really is. So when I was able to acknowledge that, I started doing work on myself. And now the work on myself started with reading books. I read books, then I moved on to internet like YouTube and websites and blogs. And then from there, I met my mentor who helped take me through all of my relationship stuff. And this was practical work. This was someone showing me my shadow and also bringing out my light, my goodness, my golden shadow. Without that, I would have been lost. I really needed somebody else to help me, and I paid him well to take me through all of my relationship stuff until I found myself where I'm at today, where I'm confident in relationships, I can speak my truth, I can hold my emotional frame. Timing is hugely important, discipline and diplomacy. There's a grace that I've experienced now in relationships that I didn't have before in the very beginning. I thought I knew it all, like I said, and it wasn't until I could admit, hey, you know what? Maybe there's more for me to learn. And it's not in a book. It's going to be from a person who's got skills like psychotherapy, gestalt, voice dialogue, constellations, lower self-work, higher self-work. All of those technologies combined allowed me to access what was really going on in my body, my relationship trauma. And it wasn't until I accessed that and moved through that I had space in my life and my body to have somebody else around, to have somebody else in it. So if this speaks to you and you want some help, if you've done the whole YouTube thing, the book thing, maybe you've bought a short course that's self-guided, you've bought it, maybe you haven't even finished it yet, got halfway through, oh, this is too hard. If that's you, then you have an opportunity to reach out to me. All of my methods of connection are in my description. Find me, send me a message. We can just have a conversation. I don't need to sell you anything. We might not work well together. I could point you in the right direction. And I have plenty of tools that I reckon could help you get to where I am in relationships today. Much love. Bye.